Beast
It seems like no matter what you do here for Beast Coast, it feels like their lineup's very greedy, and they end up going to the Lycan for Team Spirit.
Man, that is disgusting. Lycan, Juggernaut, Dragon Knight, Dazzle is filthy. That's something where I would abandon.
Troll.
We have seen that answer many times already. It's very strong against Lycan in the lane. It's a good matchup against Juggernaut. But if the tempo is being pushed too hard, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. And it is the SF mid. Troll safe lane.
And the off lane Puck.
Huh. Very out there as we expected. Will it work though? Very risky draft, honestly. It really is. They have like no stuns. Like targeted stuns.
Yeah, what do you do from, I guess, recoil, roll?
10 seconds remaining.
Like, feels like
5
both
seconds
teams kind
remaining.
of lack lockdown, but at least Team Spirit has Toronto Tokyo with a dragon tail. Obviously, there are ways of lockdown, but I'm just talking straight up stun. That isn't an ulti.
Yeah. I mean, they have a Dragon Tail, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Cookie is pretty easy to set up as well. The Hex shot is going to come out eventually. But this pushing potential of Team Spirit is really damn scary. Like, if you get snowballed by them, you're done.
I wonder how well both these teams are going to do with these lineups. If you had to pick one draft, though, you didn't look at the team names, who would you think?
I like the Dire quite a bit more, just because there's more opportunities to win and see the timing. Like Lycan Dominator is going to be one. You have the Blink Dagger on Dragon Knight, just the overwhelming push power. However, if Beast Coast can get up to their BKB plus 1 or 2 items, then the physical damage output might be too much to actually handle for the other team. So yeah, we'll have to see how well they can weather the storm. That's really all it's about.
See me around that Snapfire. Of course, Mapushka is going to be playing the Dazzle. Seen that Snapfire kind of shift positions already today. This Dazzle jug lane against Miss Puck. I worry what they're going to be able to accomplish for Beast Coast. Is the name of the game just specifically survival in that lane?
Yeah, I mean, Puck is very good at getting away from Dazzle and Juggernaut, right? I'm just a little bit worried that he might not be able to farm too well in the lane. And under farm Puck can sort of just fall into a feed trap. And suddenly DK has Blink, you get initiated on every time, you just die in a second. It can get very complicated, but again, like if Beast Coast outplays, there is so much potential for this lineup as well.
Right.
SF with the fast BKB, Troll with the fast BKB, suddenly there's not a whole lot that Team Spirit can do. Like if this Troll gets to fast Battle Fury and BKB at like minute, let's say 18, 19, maybe even 20, this game is going to get incredibly difficult for Spirit.
So who's like, in your eyes, when you're looking at a Shadow Fiend mid, who is your go-to comparison? Because he is a Grandmaster.
Do you mean just level-wise or like skill-wise?
Like skill-wise. You see Grandmaster, you think, all right, Shadow Fiend, you can assume Grandmaster going to be a strong player here, but who are you comparing him to? Like, what's your baseline comparison to say, all right, he did a good job in this game? Like, this is not the easiest SF game.
And for me, it's always Paparazzi right now, because he's really the only one that actually plays it.
Right.
And plays it to a very
game with
strong level.
You can't just pause it.
So
honestly,
we'll have to see though, because you don't get to level 30 SF easily, right? It's he definitely knows what he's doing. Let's put it that way.
How has he gotten his text to be orange?
It's because he's orange.
All right. Well, sure. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if
what do you mean?
his like typing text is orange. What he's typing in the game. At least for me.
Oh no, I think it's just because he reconnected. Or did he chat also?
Yeah, when he's chatting, his typing text is orange.
Blow sharpens out.
Interesting. No, I didn't actually notice that.
Yeah. I want that. We see K1 and Yatoro. We'll see what he's able to do with the jug. He's also got the help of Poshka Toronto Tokyo. Toronto Tokyo not skilled yet. And then it's always, normally 95% of the time, it's that first level poison touch for Dazzle. So they might just be baiting them in, but I say that. Boulder Smash comes in, hits two. Fire Snap Cookie trying to get away, but they've got the disruption of keeping Mira close, but not close enough. 5 heroes here for the side of Beast Coast against the 4. Collapse on the high ground. He's got the Wolves doing the work. And Gojira moving forward and finding himself the Lycan. 21 gold there for K1, so he's got an early CS. Boulder Smash comes in again. The Fire Snap Cookie lands on the 2. A raise that doesn't do too much. These heroes looking to commit, but a little bit hesitant in doing so for the moment. Oh, they bounced that. He's away from the rest of his team. And do they have a disruption? They do. Wolves doing some damage on the Stinger. He needs to be a little bit careful. Gojira focuses his attention onto the Wolves again. Fire Snap Cookie, that lands onto the Troll. They wanted it to hit Stinger, and now they'll look over at Mira. Mira, he might be first blood this time. The chase is on. Gojira looking for 2 more right clicks. Ooh,
has a Terrify though.
And he'll survive. So nobody getting first blood in what was a 1.5-minute exchange.
That is very beneficial for Toronto Tokyo, honestly, because he didn't really use a whole lot. Whereas SF used like 3 Shadow Razors already. Which means 3 less CS for him.
And nobody getting first blood. That looks like my pubs.
Nah, probably still quite a bit better.
So we'll see how the mid lane goes. I'm really interested to see how the SF and the DK play up against each other, because I feel like that matchup's very important. We talked about how the SF's really important, and then I guess just the puck off lane, which is not your common off lane pick, and how that's going to do up against the Jug Dazzle.
Yeah. So usually how this DK SF matchup goes is it's very SF favorite, just because you have no pressure tools as a DK to really get in there and pose any sort of kill threat until level 6 at least. And Shadow Razors is just too much damage that you can't even tank it through with Dragon Blood. So on paper, it's very strong lanes for Beast Coast. Troll also counters the Lycan on lane. It's only top lane, it should be a little bit hard.
10 and 2 already here for
Gojira has to be careful. Keeps getting slowed up more. Ooh.
Almost.
If he gets... Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I stayed in an interesting position to just stay around the bend, so Poshka couldn't reapply.
I mean, Poison Touch is so strong right now. I don't know if you noticed, but every time you hit him, you slow him even more. Plus the refresh.
Jeez.
There's a bonus slow per hit. Super strong. That's why Dazzler's so OP right now.
That's why I've been spamming him.
Yeah.
It's been quite the hero to definitely come out and spam. Stinger goes 1 stack of the Shadow Poison, has the disruption, maybe trying to line up a couple so he can get the kill. Collapse also a little bit low. They need to be careful about the Shadow Poison spam. Mid lane Toronto Tokyo and the SF of C Smile, Chris Lock.
Yeah, you can already see the pressure is mounting up on the Dragon Knight a lot. Unhappy matchup.
Still 15 and 4 though. At least for the moment, he's doing okay in the CS.
Yeah, but that was because SF's like level 1 is very weak generally.
Jiro losing his courier.
Yeah, should get harder and harder. How's Puck CS looking so far? 12 actually, not bad at all. Very well for himself.
It's still like the 2nd or 3rd time I've seen Gojira just kind of place down a remnant.
In preparation for initiation later maybe, but to the tower a bit.
Yeah, he jaunted near tower range. Obviously he didn't get hit by the tower because he's got himself that quick phase shift. But Whisper is now kind of in an awkward spot and can illusory orb his way back, but like he's just kind of being zoned out a little bit, and it's not really that comfortable for him. And now Gojira hit with the poison touch. He's got to roll too, but you got to wonder whether or not he can find himself a spot to roll away in, and instead he's just going to TP away. Maybe if Yatoro had joined the fray on that one, they might have been able to get the kill.
Potentially, but Earth Spirit out of the lane means Puck can't really lane too comfortably here.
Again,
I'm actually surprised by how well he's doing top. On Riposhka.
Yeah, bottom
There's
lane.
still a fairy fight though.
Ooh, they might catch the damage on Stinger. It's just not enough with the Wolves. They are level 2 at the moment. He's going to pop that salve, so we're still yet to see our first blood, but Scatterblast, Mira, I don't know if you want to be that close to the K1, just in case. But it is leaving the lane open for Collapse, and now he's gone to the 2-0-2, so he's got the Feral Impulse doing that much more. And Toronto Tokyo, he's stacking that side camp. He's level 5, getting close to that 6, and he is leading in experience over the Shadow Fiend for the moment.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised by how much they're getting out of the mid lane and top lane. Generally, it's not like this, especially if you don't go for bottle on the Dragonet at all. Little happy campers. Now looking for rotation. Collapse is a very tough kill though. Yeah, if they want to go, it has to be Mira.
Yeah, the roll would have to be onto the Snapfire.
Disruption? Oh, yeah, they got him.
But look at Collapse. He's standing in front just so the roll can't land onto the Snapfire. Look at the way he's positioning himself, making sure that if Gojira wants to commit, he'll hit Collapse instead. He stayed in line with it the entire time.
Huh. Well, it's already 1k gold lead despite having 0 kills on the map. Like the side lanes are all going very well for Team Spirit.
Whisper's actually doing a lot of damage here on Maposhka. He's level 3.
He's only taking a lot of damage.
2-0-1. Yeah, he is taking a lot of damage. They do have the healing ward, which I believe is only level 1 as well. So it's not doing a lot of heal, but with Maposhka now with the Tango, he's able to just heal up and get back up. And that might put Whisper in an awkward spot, because now either phase shift against the poison touch, or you get hit with the Blade Fury, and instead he throws a pretty perfect illusory orb to back up and then pop a salve on himself.
You know, I actually haven't seen this troll against Lycan matchup ever since the Helm got buffed, and he's ahead in gold right now. That was their last pick, keep in mind.
So the lanes are going well for Spirit. No kills just yet. You've got Stinger low though, Mira trying to catch up. Fire Snap Cookie can't avoid it, tries to go north, and the first blood is finally claimed by Team Spirit, and it will be Mira who gets the kill. So runs him down, and top lane Maposhka as well as Yatoro maybe looking to go in again, but they don't have the Blade Fury. It's on cooldown. They've got the silence with that waning grip.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Whisper able to get in and out, so he takes out Maposhka. His lane not exactly going perfectly. He's behind in net worth a lot, but to get that kill, that'll certainly help out.
Yeah. Also means though he has to go back to base, so top lane is going to be unoccupied for quite a while. Nobody can really lane there, and Yatoro is just getting stronger and stronger as well.
Mira. Cookie, but there's a disruption. Ooh, they're coming over. And Collapse, he's gotten into the shapeshift. He wants to try and trade out of this one, at least get Stinger. He knows the disruption's on cooldown, but Poshka goes down up towards top. They're also looking at the SF. Should eventually be able to get the kill into the Shadow Demon, but Toronto Tokyo, he's in onto the Shadow Fiend, gets the Dragon Tail out while K1's fighting Collapse. The back and forth all over the map, while Toronto Tokyo does clean the life of the SF inside his own jungle.
You are so talented.
Yeah, K1 also getting hit quite a lot. Has to be very careful down here. I didn't quite catch how SF died. Like, he just died to the Dragon Net.
Cookie K1!
Oh no, on the Wolf?
Gosh.
Alright, that's dirty. That's dirty.
1K to 3K.
In just a minute.
Yeah,
so very important deaths.
Is under attack.
Now Toronto Tokyo comes down bottom with the end of that Elder Dragon form. That's what he used to get that kill on the SF. He had that Elder Dragon form, the Dragon Tail was in, and SF was kind of caught
Radiant's
out
bottom
and away.
tower has fallen.
All by himself.
Talk about worth it. Like, Dragon form probably can't ever be more worth than this, in the early game at least. Get a tower, get a
middle
kill.
tower is under attack.
What did we ask for?
Are now all kind of clumped up in their own jungle. They need to be careful on Beast Coast because if spirits start to pull that away and not allow them to really like securely farm that area, they're just gonna fall far behind. They're already down 3k, like in top of the net worth, and we talked about Yatoro, how he's just doing a good job up towards top in his matchup, and he's sitting second of the net worth, so far ahead of Whisper.
Yeah, that's what we spoke about Puck offlane, right? It's not terrible, but as the levels go higher and the carries get stronger, Puck really just doesn't seem to be able to handle the lane too well, which is also one of the reasons why we always see it mid. He has a snowball potential. Puck is a very snowbally hero. He's still going for the Witchblade, but it's going to come out way later, so the impact is going to be way
Radiant
less.
structures are fortified.
Elder Dragon form was popped. You've got K1 in the jungle. Oh boy,
Radiant's
they
courier
might
has been
know.
killed.
They'll get his courier, and Gojira even go in. Scatterblast. Gojira's here, and a Fire Snap cookie onto the low ground, but Stinger, they still want to get a kill onto the Snapfire. They need to be careful. Mapochka is in, and so is Toronto Tokyo, and Toronto Tokyo's got himself a double damage. So do you really want to be here? Stun eventually does land. Look at the damage on Gojira from just that one right click. Mortimer's Kiss was used to finish him off. And maybe throw one the other way towards mid to catch Chris Lock, but he gets north of the tier 1 tower, and it should just be Team Spirit claiming yet another tier 1.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Chris Luck, yeah, no problem there. And when the Blink Dagger comes out from the Dragonite, this game is going to get really scary for Beast Coast. He's still 1,000 gold away, so it's not anytime soon. But that is like the next level of pressure coming out.
Greetings.
So Toronto Tokyo, like you said, Blink Dagger coming soon.
Dire's
Maelstrom
top tower is
for
under
Yatoro
attack.
is going to be finished off in 88 gold. He's A-okay right now and has really not missed a beat up top. He's going to have that Maelstrom very much before K1 gets his Battle Fury.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, certainly. Which is why it's like the timing of the Dire is going to be very, very strong, and they have to at least
Dire
deflect it
are
once,
scanning.
maybe even twice. But once they do, they'll be in a very commanding position. It's just, can they do it? We have to wait and see. They're currently smoked, but they're... Oh, just doesn't connect to the roll.
Yeah, now Collapse wants to come in. And look at the Fire Snap cookie. That lands pretty easy.
Poshka.
But Poshka, he's got Shallow
The grave.
Grave, and he'll just grave himself. Whisper now needs to Illusory Orb away. They're going to try and keep an eye on him, but he goes to the TP, and Whisper is out. So Poshka survives, uses the Shallow Grave. Now they're looking mid, and Toronto Tokyo, he's not going to stun him up, so the rest of Team Spirit's not going to follow this one.
He already has his Helm of Dominator at minute 12. That is
Dire's
ridiculously
top tower
quick.
is under attack.
And that could just be everything Spirit needs. Like, after this pickup, and the Blink Dagger as well, which comes out on 300 gold, it's gonna be floodgates open. They're about to breach the dam of the Netherlands. I don't exactly know what it's called, but
Dire's middle
they have to make
tower
sure
is
they
under attack.
don't get flushed out of this game.
Rotterdam. There you go.
Radiant's
You got
bottom
it.
tower is under attack.
I would have answered, but our Ob's helping us out with the...
I don't mean the city, but I mean like the dam itself. Is it just called Rotterdam as well?
Are you expecting someone to type yes?
I don't know. Look,
Don't know.
I'm a gamer. General knowledge, like if I was ever invited to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I would fail big time.
I'm surprised you're admitting you failed. Blink, Dragon Tail, a little Shredder, and it's easy. It's easy for them, and they're also pushing Whisper back again. Collapse has been
Collapsing on
as
them.
free as it gets, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's rich. He's way too rich. Getting into your auras this early is so devastating. Who's gonna stop this man right now?
Nobody. He's going.
Nobody indeed.
Helm of the
Dire's top
Overlord
tower is under
AC.
attack.
All the auras. And look at Yatoro. He just came down here all by himself.
He's dead. He just hand delivered a kill.
Gojira. More like Go Fountain. Oh, goodbye,
Dire's
Whisper.
structures are fortified.
Nice dodge on a Dragon Tail there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Very curious Roland though. Like maybe he thought he had backup?
Maybe.
Well, the bottom
Radiant's
tower is
bottom
gone
tower
because you
is
already used the
under
cliff,
attack.
and there's a Lycan saying hello.
Quick pressure and a very quick start for Team Spirit. They're up only 8-3, but definitely feels like they have a stronghold on this one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't know if they're really going to let go of it.
He just manifested a creep wave too. Gojira again?
Yeah, he is looking like he's going to die once more. And Mapochka with a Shadow Wave. Okay. Only a level 2 Shadow Wave.
They might be knocking on the high ground here.
From half to dead, and why not stop pushing? What do they really have to defend?
I gotta say, I haven't really seen Earth Spirits use Magnetize to farm creeps. That's a first for me. Poor guy. Just wants to finish his Veil.
Oh. Smoke. 3, but back to the lane. Blink Dragon Tail. They've got the disruption. He doesn't actually get on the Stinger. They look over at Whisper. They've got the little shredder. They're going to the shapeshift. Roll away from Gojira, and Collapse is going to get that kill on the Stinger. Mortimer's kisses, trying to kiss him to death. Trying to give him that kiss of death, and Gojira finally gets in. He's got himself with the silence on a Yatoro, but Yatoro's not really scared of this. Stand those around, they'll go for the tier 2, and what really pushes them back now? They're free to leave whenever they want.
Yeah, with a level 4 healing ward also, you just see the HP's just not dropping. They have the BKB on SF at least, that's good, but Troll still needs quite a lot of time until he's ready to fight.
Match K1? No.
Radiant
try.
are scanning.
Maybe he finished on the Shadow Fiend, so we'll see what he ends up doing. He disassembled that Dragon Lance.
Yeah, but they're expecting a smoke already.
They're in a really good spot for this. Bull comes out, goes into the back line. Omni Slash immediately used it. Recoil down. It's going to be out of the Sapphire. They also have the Silence Battle of his heroes with the Waning Rift. It was on Yatoro as well as the Poshka. Goes into the Poison Touch. Behind him is Collapse. Collapse with these wolves. Toronto took the in with the Blinkers with the Dragon Tail, but they've got the Disruption. They had a moving Stinger. So far, they've only got themselves a Sapphire, but they'll use that Requiem. Chris Lock's trying to help get this good 2 on the DK, but they've got themselves a shallow 3, but he's loaded. And they will get the kill onto the DK. With no Omni Slash, Yatoro, how willing is he to stay? Collapse also nearby, but he doesn't have his ult either. So K1, Collapse in trouble. Want to go in, they've got the Shadow Wave. Here comes Whisper, but Whisper fighting 2v1. And Chris Lock turns his attention to try and help out. They'll push back Yatoro as well as Mapochka, but Whisper, he's not got a lot of health anymore, and the BKB was used by the Shadow Wave to stay alive, just to help that Puck escape successfully.
Yeah, the good news though is that Troll and SF are pretty much online now, and once both the BKBs are out, that's when they're online and ready to fight. And I'm not entirely sure how they're gonna stop this Troll. We spoke about it. Troll will be the ultimate carry this game, and he's not too far from being just that.
Taking a look at this replay, you see Toronto Tokyo, he gets him with a stun, but the Requiem comes in and it hits a lot of these heroes in the fight, and that really disrupts it for the side of Team Spirit.
Yeah, Requiem is a very strong team fighting ability, obviously. Makes perfect use of it there.
The thing too is he got that Requiem off, and he didn't have to use the BKB in that spot. Bless you. He ended up just using the BKB later in the fight. It really just like his patience with not just panicking. He got hit by that Dragon Tail, right? So just BKB and then Requiem or something like that. Ooh. Wolf Cookie,
Dire's middle
stun on
tower
a Stinger,
is
but he's
under
behind the
attack.
tier 1. Toronto Tokyo, I don't know if he cares about that tower being there, especially when Stinger kind of puts himself in a little bit of that in-between of the tower and the triangle. And there it is. Blink, Dragon Tail, Poison Touch, Shadow Wave, some damage out on a Stinger, and using
Dire's
that
middle
pogo
tower
stick
is under
of
attack.
the Tumblr's toy to maybe even look for more, but they do get a kill on the Shadow Demon pretty easily.
Radiant structures
Yeah, but luckily
are
it's just the Shadow Demon, so
Dire's bottom tower
not
is
something
under
you're gonna be
attack.
too upset about. However, if you lose more, no. And this is exactly the game Beast God wants to play though. Slowly just get farming all your heroes. Get your
Radiant's top
timings,
tower
Gojira.
has fallen.
I mean, he might be dying a lot, but he's making a lot of space.
Dire's
Kisses
bottom
don't
tower is
have the
under
range
attack.
anymore, but they are in a
Dire's
roach. That pushes him
structures are
away.
fortified.
They come back for this, and they even try to come back for this. They've got Whisper down bottom. He doesn't have the Dream Coil, but he's nowhere near the fight. And with all their heroes in on the pit, or near the pit, it's their roach to take. They are just going to be too late on this. Maybe Gojira was thinking about getting the roll in, but there's no
Dire's
chance for him
bottom
to do so.
tower is under attack.
K1, not a great spot. They had the wolf on him. They'll get the stun, the waiting grip. That's going to be a silence out of 3. Looks like Dream Coil coming in, and that is through. That might help. He's still trying to take the fight. They're going to the blade period. They've got the BKBB pop by K1. There's always looking there. They're on the Maposhka. They use that shallow grave to keep himself alive. K1 now with Gil going after Mira, but Yatoro out of the Omni Sledge. They've got the Requiem. That hits onto Yatoro as well as Mira. But take the Aegis out of the hands of this Juggernaut. They better get the kill of Maposhka. They're taking out 3, but they do have the Aegis on the Jug. The look throughs collapse the shapeshift right clicks in, trying to kill the SF. Finally takes it out. They get Chris Lock, but they're going to look at the rest. Collapse, he's sitting low. Down goes Stinger. 2 is on the side of East Coast, but they finally have the Dragon Tail down on the K1. K1 trying to survive with the Blade Fury, as well as that Black Dragon there. He has nowhere to go, and they'll take out a 3rd. They lose their supports on the side of Team Spirit, but eventually they break through to the other side and finish off both the SF and the Troll.
The fight was purely won on the back of that Aegis, so next time there won't be an Aegis. Maybe it will just go the way of Beast Coast. But yeah, very well executed, honestly. Yeah, let's do
It
that.
was big. It felt like really Beast Coast had the advantage in this fight initially.
Look at the Troll ult with like 50 health, gets back to pretty much full health, destroys the Juggernaut.
Damage. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Double
that Troll
damage on that
is
SF.
very scary as well.
There's a lot of damage there too.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
but gets
is
run
under
down.
attack.
And ultimately, that Aegis, as I said, won them the fight. Juggernaut's back up to full. K1 overstays is welcome just a little bit.
Look at where he is between the Black Dragon and Yatoro. Just nowhere to really run.
Yeah, and he gets taken out. Collapses on a roll again.
Yeah, and Whisper now, he'll get the kill on Maposhka.
Yeah. Look at Collapse, by the way. He already finished his Assault Cura, so he's just a walking +9 armor for his entire team. Which is massive, of course. Against a hero like SF, his aura doesn't seem to be doing that much anymore now.
Going Ags next on the Lycan after this AC.
Yeah, a Wolf not.
A Wolf Bite can turn Yatoro into
Jugger Wolf.
half man, half bear, half pig. SF also has the shard, so he's got that Necro Mastery.
Yeah. Fear. Every 3 seconds. But finally the BKB done on Toronto as well. So now he's gonna feel a lot more comfortable in those fights. The biggest problem that they haven't been able to deal with is really Whisper. And he's just killing the backlines like no problem the entire time. Desert's not safe. They're gonna protect him somehow.
Yeah, he was forced to use the Shallow Grave on himself, and that might have been better used elsewhere, but he would have died anyway, so he needs to find himself maybe a little bit of different positioning.
Looking for a kill. Gojira might be the lucky one. It's a perfect position from him.
Yeah, broke the smoke. They're gonna roll. He wants to go in. Dragon Tail. That's very early.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good.
Wow. Brave? Brave but stupid, I think, is one of those voice lines. Whew. Like, he got absolutely taken down way over his head. He got mauled instantly.
Yeah, the turnaround was instantly there.
Yeah. they're smoking, so they're looking to reinitiate as soon as Earth Spirit is up.
Radiant's
TP's to the
middle
mid,
tower is under
but if
attack.
TP's so aggressive, they should know exactly what's going on. Giro in again.
Blade Fury, but they've got the silence. He goes for Baposhka. They want to focus their attention onto the Dazzle, but the Blink as well as the Dragon Tail with the BKB being popped by Chris Slot. They get the kill on Baposhka. Can the rest get out? And that is a good BKB from the SF to survive. Stinger goes down. Both supports are gone. They're going to go for K1. Blade Fury, BKB on the run. Giro comes again. He's getting so fast. Whisper, use your Omni Slash, bouncing around, goes to the old, chasing Collapse, but he can't even keep up with him. They've got the Dragon Tail that should have the damage. The Dream Coil there, and K1 can't survive. Collapse gets it. He's on a monster kill streak. The Dream Coil doesn't matter. He was only going to survive in their dreams. And, well, in reality, he's gone again.
They are bleeding off a lot of heroes, and you can just see the power of the Lycanthrope in those team fights. His Howl, -7 armor on everyone, -40% damage. It's just so tough to fight into them. If they ever get their BKBs kited out, they just lose straight away. They're gonna make sure that they really combo the Troll plus the Puck Coil, because that's the best lockdown they have. And they're gonna make sure that they don't lose the Earth Spirit too soon either. Because you need his continuous rolls to stun them up as well. But he just feels so squishy. Every time he's in a fight, he's dead.
Greetings. Silence.
Yeah, he's like in and immediately killed.
It's Squid Ball. Squishy and yummy.
Wow, you are so talented.
Bounty.
Gojira again?
Baposhka.
He's so aggressive and insane.
Yeah, not really the best spot he wants to be in. They're searching, they're looking.
I can't believe how ballsy he is.
Dire's
No
middle
escape.
tower is under attack. Radiant's top
He's
tower
just
is
walking
under
next to 4
attack.
heroes the entire game.
Yeah, he's paid for it a lot, but he's also made a lot of space. It's certainly been a double-edged sword for him, and the question is, what benefits?
Yes.
Are the benefits higher than the cons of giving up the amount of kills he has?
He's just playing with them. He's just taunting them. Look at his positioning as opposed to his
Radiant are
teammates.
scanning.
And he's supposed to be the playmaker, you know?
Yeah, can't exactly initiate into a fight when he's on the other side of the map from them. Bird are happy to just farm this gold as Yatoro and
Dire's top
Collapse
tower
still
is
sit
under attack.
top of the net worth. K1, he's been farming up. He's trying to get to the top spot. And him going Manta, Lincoln,
Radiant's middle
Basher.
tower is under attack.
Very interesting item build.
Dire's
Not
bottom
entirely
tower
sure
is
what
under
the
attack.
Manta is there for, to be honest.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I guess just for the Juggernaut? But they have more promise than that, and they might just be going high right now. They have the healing ward out still as well.
Oh boy, SF. TP Asher He's unable to leave and he's unable to survive. Look at the kill. Kim's gonna pull right in, but he's stuck up. He's in trouble again. All the disruption for the team. But I don't know if he gets out this one. The border fence comes in. They'll go to the ult. They're gonna drag him away from the rest of the team. They get the kill. The Stinger. The thing. Oh, they're gonna do. And K1's gonna die. He'll be dead for 70 seconds. We're going to watch.
Tower is
And
under attack.
Gojira.
Radiant's middle tower
Not much
has
you can
fallen.
do either.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
I am so surprised, like, he literally stood on the high ground
Radiant's middle barracks
and didn't move. The SF. Then he died.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He's
attack.
flying back now, but is it gonna be enough to scare them?
Radiant's middle tower is
Healing ward?
Is there really any reason to go back?
They need to stand the healing ward. The throne is gonna fall
Radiant's
real
middle
fast.
tower has fallen.
I don't know if they can stop this drone maneuver. They're gonna roll it into the back line. I don't know if it's enough. Gojira's dead. They try to let him fire that pussy, but it doesn't even matter. They get the kill to Chris off the call. GG. The Spirit will take game 1 over the East Coast.
That ending was so very can't say I've seen that in a while. Like, he just stood on the high ground as if he didn't see them. why they walked up. Like, did you see Team Spirit? Like, they didn't even hit him straight away. They were like, nah, no way, right? Then they realized